This poem is entitled Murder, She Wrote. As I sit here and wait on my name to be called, I'm having these crazy feelings that's driving me up the wall. Being around crying babies and faceless parents only reminds me of each time that I killed Terrence, Tanika, or my Billie Jean. And my reasoning really isn't that good to me. Because, see, I was young, intimidated, and thought no one cared. These are the feelings that no woman needs to share at any age in this lifetime because being a single mom should be a crime. When you're younger, you're cold and have a heart of stone, saying stupid shit like, I just want a bone. But as you get older, you realize the principles of a relationship, so then you start to materialize what God really meant when he said that the wife is submissive to her husband and obedient with her ways. That's only because the husband is not supposed to leave his family astray. But now we have instant families like instant grits, trying to add all kinds of spices to make it taste like this. Watered down, hard white, shitty grains. And at the end of the day, no one wants the remains. So now a child is born with the dreadful feeling of not being held or loved. Shouldn't all children be born with affection and cared for like a dove? Instead, they're crying for love, affection, and the truth. And what we do, we give them the boot while having careless sex, broken homes, families, and lives that we don't even realize that this has such a sudden impact on our future, our society, and our world. Do y'all hear me out there? Do you feel the swirl of my pain? The pain that I created by saying I do to a 5-minute pleasure that only left me with a lifetime of hurtful memories and no treasures of my Billie Jean, Tanika, or maybe even Irene. I mean, I didn't even let him do his work. So what in the fuck do I expect? I'm still having postpartum syndrome, leaking titties, and hearing crying babies, but with no baby. Am I really going crazy? Or is I just feeling the leftover pain that I put through Jermaine? You know, the crunching of his bones being crushed together unwillingly, and the silent cries that I selfishly didn't want to listen to endlessly at night because I was too scared to fuss and fight. With the world on my shoulders, thinking no one would lift this boulder. So as I got older, I realized that I'm still left here all alone with no children, scar tissue, and mental visions of children who could have been my children on television. You know their names, Terrence, Tanika, Irene, or even my own Billie Jean. It's all the same when I let them take my babies and put them through the drain. I have to release this mental and emotional pain of killing my own kind and letting the world justify my own mind for these actions which are insane and has left a mental subtraction and void in my brain. For now, I have no family to raise or no goals to aim because I let me justify myself for killing my name. But hold up. I can't take all the blame. The world told me it was okay. So just do it this one time and you'll still be the same. But they lied, and so I cried. The tears of hurtful fears and petrifying hate. Can any woman out there really relate on how I feel knowing that they done turned me into a killer too? Killing my own flesh and blood and my soul. Now what am I to do? Because these are the lives that I stole and might as well have sold to slavery for when they took my baby. That's when they made cloning real. Real with flesh artificial limbs because they are not their limbs, but they are made with real human flesh. Now, how sickening is this? Because you're taking a part of me that I thought went away to see. So now my soul yearns for that child that I fleshed, and my heart burns for that child that was crushed, and my mind sees visions of children who could have been my children on television. You know their names: Terrence, Tanika, James, Camille, Lil Bill, and Joe. Who would even know? She still does not remain the same because these are the murders she wrote. And thank you.